Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Natalie, and heartfelt welcome to all my new subscribers. I hadn't been keeping track of the counts, and I'm uploading some videos and I saw it. So that makes me feel so happy that I'm helping people out there. That was a big deal with my last little bit of, being comfortable about who I am and what I'm doing, and I've always been super esoteric, super secretive about my psychic abilities, so I'm really happy that me putting my videos on YouTube is helping people out there. God, that makes me happy because I'm out here trying to save the world. I'm an Empress trying to do what I'm here to do and help raise the vibration of all of humanity. So the fact that I'm reaching some people makes me feel really good inside. So thank you and welcome. So take a seat, make yourself comfortable, get your scuba snacks out. So I'm uploading a video right now for a love reading that I did for this weekend, May 9th, 10th, 11th. But I have this energy shift that I felt on Tuesday morning, very specifically, like Monday, Tuesday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It's something, it has to do with the new moon in Taurus and the full moon in Scorpio on the 18th of May. Something, I feel like there's going to be a batch of soulmates coming together, or twin flame. I've never heard of twin flame before, like this year. That's like a new thing. And twin flames are like apparently different from soulmates in that twin flames are here to do work together, like humanitarian work, to like help the rest of the world. And I had never really read or heard that term before, so that's kind of interesting. So what I'm tuning into right now is a certain group of soulmates, and if twin flame applies, it applies. It doesn't, I'm not attaching so much to these labels. And did I knock already? Can't even remember. So I'm going to pull from a few different decks, and I'm going to tune into this singular energy and see what we have for this weekend. So it's going to be a special, intimate reading for the twin flame soulmate journey. Soulmate specifically, soulmates. This is for I'm going to tune into a certain batch of soulmates, and this is going to be their story. So you might be part of that group. You might be part of a different group of soulmates. So we'll see what comes through and what the story is, and then I'll be able to help discern and demarcate where one story ends and where a different one begins, because I'm the one channeling the energies, and I'll be able to feel it out and feel what's a different one and what's a continuation. So okay, so just for some context, let's see what we've got to start with. Special intimate reading. So I'm going to be using all four of these decks. Oh dear God. Guess who flew out of my hands? It's the Emperor. Welcome back, Mr. Emperor. It's great to see you again so soon. I just pulled him for the Mother's Day reading, and I shuffled these cards really good. I mean, so I wonder if it's him. Now I'm wondering. So I pulled the Emperor with the Five of Wands, the Five of Staves. So this is telling me that our divine masculine, and these are the terms that I'm using, divine masculine, divine feminine, to kind of help you understand where these energies are at. So they're going to be manifesting in the 5D and divine timing of when it manifests down into the 3D. And some of this is already manifested and manifesting in the actual physical reality. So what I'm saying is that, bottom of the deck card, Three of Pentacles. This Emperor is in an interesting position at work here. In his work environment, he is in the middle of some, it's not war, it's not serious strife, but this is bickering. It's disagreement. I hate to be the one to tell you, but it's nothing that the Emperor cannot handle, however, but this is petty arguing, disagreeing. I'm going to say even as far as jealousy, I think the Emperor is trying to, he's working hard at something. He's definitely collaborating, and he could be having some difficulty in a deal, in a contract, in an agreement between him and someone else that he collaborated with or is collaborating with, or even wants to collaborate with. But there, on the other side, there's some difference of opinion, or someone could be making trouble where there really shouldn't be any trouble. I feel like the Emperor is, this is the alpha male. Let's just make no two sides about it. The Emperor is the alpha male. So this is not something that's going to overrun him, overrule him, and like he's going to take control of the situation. He is already in control of the situation. This is just like some context energy going on with our divine masculine right now, ladies and men. So that's just something to kind of take into account. So he's having some difficulties at work, but not of a kind of like a cash flow thing or anything. It's not like it's definitely just a little bit of annoying people, some strife. So let's check in on the divine feminine and this soulmate journey. Ooh, there's one. Holy shit, did you see that? I can't tell if it was on camera or not. I just read a comment. I'm sorry, I can't respond. I tried so hard to respond and like in every comment, and now new subscribers, I read every single one. I swear to you, I do. But I can't just respond to every single, but I read them. So thank you for your comments and your likes and your subscribes. One of you just today said, or I think today or yesterday, very recently, said that you think that Scorpios and Capricorns get the best of me, and you're absolutely right. I forgot. I don't know who said that, but you're right. You're totally right. I think that could be a soulmate pair that I'm channeling, because it's coming through really strong. I mean, look what I just pulled. I just pulled the fucking Devil card. I'm going to try not to swear so much, because I really don't swear a whole lot. I don't know why I've been swearing so much. I kind of do. Anyway, so Capricorn. It could be Capricorn. It could not be Capricorn. It could be someone channeling the Capricorn energy. But let's just like take a bit of a deeper look into the card of the Devil. So I'm so into this right now, right? You can tell. So as we can see, this hairy devil with the horns of the ram and the wings of a bat and these goat legs, he's squatting on his stone pedestal. This is his throne. He doesn't have a real throne. He just has this pedestal. And if you can tell, what's chained to this pedestal are these two individuals. These two individuals that are just standing there. And if you can see his hand up here, his hand is raised as if to say, you're taking this oath now. You solemnly swear to obey me. These people are here of their own free will. They are chained out of their own free will. This card is about control. It is about self-control, or the control that we give to someone else over us, or something else over us. The Devil is a metaphor for something that you are willingly being enslaved by. So some common examples will be drugs. It could be alcohol. It could be toxic relationships. It could be anything that's not in your best interest, that you're picking up the bottle, you're picking up the drugs, you're approaching the toxic person, you are chaining yourself to the devil. I know, I feel wicked witchcraft. Why am I thinking of that Frank Sinatra song? Wow. I love that song, by the way. I haven't thought about that song in a long time. So, yeah, someone's put a spell on you. Someone or something has kind of just pulled you in, and you are walking towards it. You are chaining yourself to it. Or it could be you getting control of yourself, and nothing will ever dominate you ever again. So it's one of two things, and you will know intuitively which one is resonating for you. Or it could be someone else around you, and you should pick up on that too. You will know who you're thinking of when I'm talking about this. Okay? So it could be the Capricorn. It could be someone exhibiting Capricorn traits. It could be an alcoholic. It could be a sex addict. It could be a very horny individual. It could be any one of those things. But the key to remember is the control and the dominance issue. Okay, let's move on. Sorry, I love these two figures. I love the Emperor and the Devil. The Emperor's taking control of the situation at work. Cool, I love it. Okay, so the Emperor is taking control of this bickering and this disagreement and this running around like chickens without their heads at work or in a collaboration or in a contract or in an agreement. The Emperor is saying, you know what, you're all gonna fucking stop this shit right now. You're gonna sit down, you're gonna listen to what I have to say because I make the rules, because I'm the Alpha and the Omega and I'm the Emperor and it's my show, it's my deal, it's my story, it's my project, it's mine. And this is what I want. The Emperor, this is an Aries energy, very strong. So this is someone who, now I don't, for these, I usually do not like to assign zodiac signs. I usually just talk about the energy and the feel of it. Devil, I can't help myself. Capricorn, it's so Capricorn. It just really is. For the Emperor, he has the Aries emblems right here and right here and right here and right here. I'm not saying he's an Aries though. I'm saying that an alpha male will channel that kind of energy regardless of their sun sign. They could be a Gemini and still be dominating. They can be an Aquarius. They could be a Libra. They could be a Cancer. They could be, you know, it could be any masculine, but he's going to be in charge. The trailblazer. He's the king of industry. Whatever profession he's in, he's at the very top. Okay, make no mistake about that. He's at the very, very top. And he's not entertaining this fuckery anymore at work. He's right now taking control of the situation. I'm not going to try to specify. I was trying to tune into the feminine and they just gave me all of that about the, that was way too many cards. I'm not taking all those. It was like a glob. So yeah, let's just see. Ooh, did you see that? Ooh, this is the Queen of Swords. Ooh. Someone needs to be very scared of the Queen of Swords right now because she doesn't fuck around. Okay, look at this card. This is a very logical woman. This is a very intelligent woman. This is a very clever woman. This is a woman who does not let emotions control her and let emotions be the source of how she makes her decisions. She's very logical, very in her. It has to make rational sense for her to move forward. It has to make logical, rational sense for her to give her consent, for her to give her okay. If it is okay, if it makes sense, if the numbers work, if they add up, if everything looks like it's in place, then she's a go. Then she's a go. This could be an executive female. It could be a powerful woman, though. And if you look at this card, this is so cool. She has her sword of justice that she wields with great responsibility. Great responsibility. Whenever I've managed teams, and taught classes, 15, 30, 40 people at a time sometimes, I have always wielded my sword of justice responsibly, ethically. That fostered trust. That got everyone on the same page. Because they didn't want to let me down, because they knew that I was going to keep it. They trusted me. They trusted me to do the right thing. It changes everything when you have someone like that in charge on the team. So when she has her sword of justice, it's upright. And her hand that she's extending, she's giving her permission to rise off of their knees, to bow to her. She's out there on her throne, looking at the land, looking, surveying all of the land, all of the people that are kneeling before her, that revere her. And then she says, "You may rise. I give you my permission to approach the throne and make your request, state your case, and I will deal the sword of justice equitably. Give to me your rationalizations. Give to me your logic. Leave your defensiveness and your emotionality on your knees. When you approach me, bring your mind. Leave the rest behind." And then she doles out justice accordingly. That's interesting. This is hilarious. I'm trying to tune into like romance and love, and I'm getting all of this like work situation type. One more card to see if there's anything left over for the Divine Feminine. And then we're going to move to the sexy cards and the love cards to get some more specific tuning into the feminine soulmate energy. Well, bizarre. There could be love coming in through work too. Holy shit. Oh my God. I don't know what to say. Okay, so the king and the queen out of 78 cards in the deck, you guys, it's just kind of, I still surprise myself sometimes, to be honest. Wow. These two are about to come together to rule the world. There is something very public about this couple too. And I can't tell. Ooh, I can't tell if you've met or not. I can't tell if it's a past thing, if it's an ex, if it's someone that you haven't met yet. I'm gonna say that it's someone you haven't met yet because it looks like there's a situation. This could be a twin flame thing that you need to come together to make the world a better place, because this is coming up very strong. Your livelihoods, it's connected to what you both do every day. It's what you both do for a living. It's what you both do as far as a life purpose here. And he's right now, like it's 2:19 p.m. on a Thursday, May 9th. Right now, your divine masculine is taking control of a situation that has gotten out of hand at work. He's doing that right now. They're already united in the spirit world. They're already united mentally. The King and Queen of Swords, they're like air signs. They are like Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So this couple, this first story, this first love story that I'm channeling right now, these people have incredible intellectual capabilities. These people are beyond smart. These people are able to make decisions from such a high place mentally. It's beyond what the normal person can handle and what the normal person can see and understand intellectually. These people are very, very, very intelligent. They're the king and the queen of swords. They're the master of words. This is also, both of these people, words are paramount in what they do. Either the words that they're speaking, the words that they're writing, the words that they're reading, the words that they are publishing. There is something very, very paramount about communication and words. Wow. It's just incredible. And they're totally ruling together. They're totally on the same page mentally. That's what this is about. Something has to be corrected first. The divine masculine has to correct something in the workplace first. I don't know if they could, for some of you, you work together already. And not even like it could be like the day job, but it could also be work, like collaborating with each other on something. This is collaboration. This is work. This is actually the artisan. So these two monks, see how it's regular gray in the background? They have commissioned this artist to make this beautiful, beautiful design within the stone. And so they're collaborating. They're telling him, okay, we want 3 pentacles. We want, the negative space to be taken out, and we want you to chisel this out. And the artist is saying, okay, well, I know I'm going to need this and that and this and that. I need this size chisel. I need this much of this. I need to do that. I have to measure this. And so they're talking together about it. They're talking about how we can incorporate this beautiful motif into the archway of their church. And so he's helping them and they're helping him, and they're working together and collaborating to make this beautiful piece of artwork together. So that was just some more detail on the 3 of Pentacles. So the quick, the down and dirty interpretation is collaboration, but that's the deeper meaning of it. So this could be something that, what could they be fighting about? Now this is telling us, look at that picture. I mean, they're just like squabbling, and it's just like bitter, petty patty, bitter Betty type, low vibration stuff. Very low vibration stuff. These people, it could be, maybe these two are on the same page, but then this person goes, I want the negative space to be thicker. And then this artisan is like, well, actually, you said you wanted 2 inches of negative space around each pentacle, and then a 1.5 inch of negative space in the center of the pentacle where the lines are drawn. You told me that last week. And then he's going, but it doesn't look right. And then he's going, well, what can we do? I think, let's just make him happy. And then the artisan goes, actually, if we create more negative space, it'll be too thin and the entire structure of the arch will be compromised and it'll fucking fall apart. Oh, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. It's something really nitpicky. Like someone's creating problems where there are no problems. And the Emperor knows it. The Emperor knows it. The Emperor knows that this person's being like nitpicky and just whatever. So he's using his power. He's taking control of the situation. And he's using his mind and his logic and his rationale to do it. Because that's what gives him the power. That's what gives him the power to go in and say, the artisan said it will not structurally uphold if we increase the negative space around each of the pentacles. It's a fucking archway. It will crumble. No, we're not going to give you what you want. End of story. That's what they're using. That's what this couple is using. They're using their rationale and their logic and their ability to be very intellectually precise with something. And they're very correct. I mean, no one's going to be able to argue with these people, especially when they get together. Whatever it is that they're getting together on, it's a passion of the mind, as well as everything else. And it could be public. Whatever they come together to work on, it's either to serve the public or it's for the public. It's the time. The time is now. The Wheel of Fortune is turning and it's bringing both of these people up. So this is the Wheel of Fortune. The very top. And the Wheel of Fortune can go either way. It can bring you up. It can bring you right back down. It can bring you right fucking back down. So it's interesting that it's coming up with the king and the queen together, because it's like they're using their mind to change their fortune. They're using their mind and their intellect and their rationale to unstick the wheel to get it going. Oh my God, 25 minutes. I'm sorry. Okay, so that's what we've got here for the context. Let's move on. Oh no, I want these. Let's move on to the Lover's Path. Wow, so this group of soulmates have important work to do, so it probably is twin flame. Probably is twin flame. Let's see what we've got here. Yeah, there's something very public about the Wheel of Fortune. Something about their work. This is all behind the scenes right now, but what they're going to be collaborating on is going to be shown somewhere, somehow. Oh, and I forgot one. I've been forgetting bottom of the deck. Okay, the bottom of the deck is the chariot. See that? For this deck. Jesus Christ. That brings us to 4 major arcana cards for this part of the reading. They're moving their chariots forward. They're manifesting. This is a very ripe couple. The soulmate group that I'm channeling for, they're very ripe. They're ready. After the Emperor, I'm going to tell you this. After the Emperor, the masculine, after the divine masculine fixes this bullshit, then I think he will... This is another public card. The Chariot is a public victory. This is almost like an athletic victory. Like this victory... I wonder if this victory plays out in the public somehow. Relative. Take this as it resonates. You will intuitively know what's resonating and what's not. So use what you can use and discard the rest. Yeah, there's victory here. And they're working together to achieve it. I wouldn't mess around with this couple. The King and the Queen of Swords are not to be messed with. They have incredible advantage over other couples and over opposition, let's say, because there's usually one weak link that lets their emotions get the better of them, that's overcome by emotions, that's compromised by their emotions, but not the King and Queen of Swords. Not them. They will use oh, I didn't want that to like... Okay. The Eight of Staves. Wow. Wow. There's excitement. There's a lot of excitement right now. They're being really cool, calm, and collected, but I feel like the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine are super excited. They're keeping it on the DL, but it's something that is already... they know it's coming. They totally know it's coming. Don't call me. Sorry. Wow. And the feeling about the Eight of Staves, look at all the wands coming through the air. The wands are creativity, but this is communication. This is fast, sudden communication, just like flying through the air, just as indicated like this picture. Energetic movement, quickness and suddenness. Unknown information finally released that makes sense. See, this is a big information deal. Big information dealio. So that's another thing. See what I said about the wands? I'm sorry, about the swords is that it's communication, it's information. The Page of Swords is that spy card, it's gathering information. And I feel like when I pulled those Page of Swords, it was part of this. That's what it felt different. This energy shift that I felt a few days ago has to do with that. It felt like something finally popped in awareness, that something that was esoteric and secret became revealed. And it filled me with a sense of immense calm. I mean, calm, like a knowing. And I don't want to get too much into that, but that's exactly what this card is. It's something being released. It's something, they're able to move forward. It's like they broke a deadlock. Unknown information finally released. That makes sense. Okay. Finally makes sense. Something wasn't making sense to one of these or both of these people, one of these soulmates. And they're both so logical and they're both so, They're both really smart people. They're both very intellectual. And I'm guessing it was on both ends. There was something that the King of Swords did not understand and he could not see. And there was something that the Queen of Swords did not understand that she did not see. But now, shit's popping off. Pull one more card from the Lover's Path. The truth shall set you free. The truth. The Seven of Staves. The Seven of... Look at how he's... This is a very defensive position. Look how he's defending himself against the dragon. Defense, combat, struggle. Instability. Success is possible, but only after dealing with difficult people or situations that oppose your intentions. Be careful not to let their mess become yours. That's this right here. It's exactly that. That's exactly that. There's still a little bit cleanup to do, perhaps. Or maybe it's happening right now. I feel like it's happening right now. I just got a big glob of honey. I usually have like 25 drinks around me. My water, my lemonade, my coffee, my tea. One more, I'm sorry. Okay, soulmates. Okay, so this batch of soulmates. And you know what, to be honest, when you're powerful, when you have real power, you always have people trying to fuck with you. Okay? For me, there's always someone trying to sabotage me. There's always someone lying about me to other people. There's always someone misrepresenting a situation, misrepresenting me. There's always someone trying to rip me off. There's always someone trying to steal from me. There's always someone trying to put me down and talk negatively about me and lie about me. There's always someone trying to come for me. Okay? And what am I doing? I'm sitting on my fucking throne is what I'm fucking doing. I'm sitting on my throne. And so are you. And so are you. And you and you and you. Ooh. So don't let that shake you if this is you, if you're on one of these ends, okay? If you're still watching 30 minutes and it's totally you. So, okay. Now time for the intimate deck. Like the sexy cards. They're going to get sexier, but let's just start with some context for these soulmates. What are they thinking about each other? How do they feel about each other? Or do they know about each other? I have a feeling like they... You know, this Chariot tells me yes. The Chariot tells me there's a major movement forward. That's the only reason why I think they haven't met yet, but they know about each other, or one knows about the other. But the divine masculine has to clear up some stuff at work before he's comfortable moving his chariot forward to the Queen of Swords. Wow. What the fuck? Look at this Eight of Chalices card. The Eight of Chalices. He is like kind of taking her, but she has this funny look on her face that I don't really know how to interpret. Let's see. Stand by. Hold sound. Okay. Bashfulness. It's bashfulness. How sweet. They have not met yet. They have not met. They have not met yet. You must try to know your Come on. You must try to know your partner's character in spite of his reserve. Beneath the thorns, you find the right choice, an honest and sincere person. I gotta read this again. Hold on. You must try to know your partner's character in spite of his reserve. Beneath the thorns, you find the right choice, an honest and sincere person. I wish I could just walk around with this card on my forehead when I'm out meeting people, because I feel like being a Queen of Swords sometimes. I'm a Capricorn. I have resting bitch face even when I'm excited, even when I'm happy. When I'm listening to someone talk, this is what I look like. When I'm thinking, okay, I mean, people used to come up to me and go, Natalie, are you mad? Are you angry? What are you mad about? I mean, and I would just, what? No, I'm not mad. No, I'm just thinking. That's what I would say. I'm just thinking. There's my Meg Ryan thinking line. I'm not mad. I'm just thinking. I had to learn to like relax my face a little bit more and to just have a little bit of a, that doesn't really work for me. But having the reserve, and something about him too, I feel like it goes both ways, because I feel like they're both people who are not going to just, even if they feel like, I know you're the love of my life and I want to marry you tomorrow and I want to go down on you in like 10 minutes, actually right now, they're not going to say that. They're not the type of people that say that kind of thing. They're not just going to. That's why it's a work situation. You have to have something to work on with someone else before you can really know the person. You need an in. You need like to get to know each other over time for love to develop. Unless you already, so I feel like someone already loves someone here though. Does that sound weird? I think someone hit the lottery. I think someone feels like they hit the lottery with this person. And it makes sense. I bet it didn't make sense before. Well, it makes sense now. It makes logical sense now. And that's because things have been like revealed now. There's like the, remember when this, okay, remember things were previously unknown and revealed now. How interesting. Ooh, how interesting. So this card, this bashfulness card, that's what it's about. It's about giving someone a chance and getting to know them and, you know, looking past the bitch face. Someone's going to look past my bitch face. That makes me so happy. I'm just kidding. But really, okay, so if you have resting bitch face, if you're a guy that, you know, guys are not, oh, I don't see guys just kind of, you know what? This is not the guy that's going to just, the Emperor and the King of Swords. This, even though the King of Swords is the king of the words, he's got the words. I mean, I got the words, let's be real here. But he's like the king of the communication. Still, there's still the reserve. There's still the reserve. And you know what? I feel like they need a woman that's going to be psychic a little bit to kind of just intuitively know the things that he can't say right away. Communicate with your eyes, you know? But I think they're both bashful. That's so funny. That's so funny. Look how sweet that is. Oh, that's very romantic. I'm very happy for this soulmate group of people. We had a nice little reading going, and then all of a sudden we got foot on the titty. He's got his foot on her boob. Look at that. And it's the King of Swords. It's the King of Swords for this deck. Okay, this is interesting. Now we're getting into the nitty-gritty here. So this is a man. Let me just read what they say, and then I'll tell you what I'm going to say. Okay, let's look at the card again. Fondling. Love is made of strength. True love is capable of going beyond strength. There are different kinds of strength. Wow, these two people are really strong. So, if you can see, he is looking really, really strong. There's that bitter ass lady in the background holding a dead flower, watching him fondle the young girl's boob. I wonder if that's mom. She looks like she could be mom. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, watch my Mother's Day video. Tell me what you think about that. True love is capable of going beyond strength. Isn't that the truth? You know, it takes some real strength for her not to just pick up that sword and cut off his fucking foot. It looks kind of disrespectful, to be honest. But there's obviously something else going on here with that creepy old lady in the background. The King of Swords. He's balancing a very fine line here. He's dealing with stuff that's like, that's calling on strength. Okay? Oh my God, 41 minutes. What am I doing? What am I doing? Whoa. Shoot. Hold on. Let me just, because I'm not exactly wearing, okay. Okay. I'm back. The Five of Swords. This came up in the other reading. Do you remember? Do you remember? Do you remember? Are you ready for it? Okay. Oh, you're waiting for me. Okay. You must overcome the fear of judgments, shame, and a sense of inadequacy. You must give yourself a good shake and take some risks. This king is a very, 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 very... This is a man who's really locked everything down and has been in a certain mode of being and relating for a very long time. He's older. This is older. Look at the Emperor. He's got a white beard. Older. The guy in this card, older. Look at the young girl. Young. The feminine's probably a younger. It could be either or. However, I feel like it's directed toward the masculine to overcome those feelings of shame and guilt and feeling bad about something. And you know, I said this in the other video, if the feminine, if the female counterpart, if you're an alpha, you can only be with another alpha. Okay, the Queen of Swords has a lot of self-respect. That's why, it is a new person, because you can't like go back. This is a moving forward energy. There's no going back from here on out. You have to have the courage to take the risk. Okay? You have to move past that. That's why we're calling on strength, and that true love goes beyond strength. Take the risk. You have to take the risk. You're so bad. The divine masculine is still very bashful. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, here we go. Last deck. We're on the last deck. I'm sorry, I have to. The card on the bottom of the deck, the Eight of Swords, the color green. Immerse yourself in the color green. That will relax you and open you up. When you make an offer, an approach to someone, invite them over to like a green draped room. I mean, or take them outside in nature. There's something that has to do with green that will really put you at ease. Put you at ease, divine masculine. You know, to calm yourself down. Green frees sensuality and allows the body to guide the spirit before the mind can guide the body. You cannot teach the flesh if it is not willing to learn from you. So if you're having difficulty manifesting this more courageous energy, divine masculine, Guide yourself from the outside in. If you can't do it from the inside out. If you can't manifest, from the inside to get yourself, out of the negative thinking, go to a place of power. Go to like a wildlife sanctuary. Go to somewhere in nature. Go to the park. Go somewhere to a place of power, and work from the outside in, because you have to get over the bashfulness. This is calling upon strength. This is one story, okay? So now I'm like logging in my head. This is one love story about these two people trying to get together. Last deck. I'm really channeling divine masculine extremely strongly here. I'm not getting anything on the feminine except that she's like the queen of swords, except that she's super like a boss. And she's just like it here. And I feel like there's another love story from the weekend reading where the Emperor came up with the Empress. I wonder if they're connected. I wonder. Ooh, good cards. The Two of Pentacles and the Hermit. Look at that. Okay, the Hermit's actually really cool. The Hermit. Let's do the Hermit first. An attractive body troubles even an ascetic spirit, but don't be deceived by hypocrites and false virtue. Deception is lying in wait. This is part of what he's overcoming. This connects to this, right here, baby. Deception, lying in wait, false virtue, hypocrites. This is part of this energy that's coming through. I'm putting this over here. It's almost like it's easier for the divine masculine to keep doing what he's been doing this whole time and not take a risk on true love. He's used to the deception. He's used to the hypocrites. He's used to everyone trying to take a piece of him. And when he meets or when he observes someone who's not like that at all, it probably just freaks him out a little bit. The Two of Pentacles, voluptuous excitement, fun, orgasm. These are really good orgasms. These are like phenomenal orgasms, like life-altering orgasms, powerful orgasms. And this connects to this and this and this right here. Okay. That's your jackpot. That's what you have to look forward to. See, when I was 18, when I was younger, I had real, it'll resonate for someone. I had a real hard time being in public, being like outside among people. I mean, I had I don't know what they would call it. It wasn't like a social anxiety. I just didn't want to do it. And there was even a time in my life where I was Howard Hughes and I didn't leave my apartment for about 4 months straight. I ate through my entire pantry. I had like a big walk-in pantry in my apartment, and I ate through the whole thing instead of like going out, and getting food. It was a really, I was the hermit. And, when I was about 18, 19, one of my best friends, he's still a really good friend of mine now. He told me, Natalie, if I could change something when I was your age, I was just like you when I was your age. He's quite a bit older than me. He's the same age as my mother. He said, don't waste your time being shy. It's a waste of your life. It's a waste of your life to be shy, to be reserved, to close yourself off, to hide yourself from everything and everyone. And I knew that he was right. I knew it was true the moment he said it. And I just couldn't That's why I call myself the esoteric filmmaker, because I'm hidden. I'm very hidden. And part of that's on purpose. I wasn't that, I mean, I'm a very ambitious person as far as like what I want. I'm an INTJ Capricorn. And if I had really, something inside me knew that acting was a limitation for me and that I was more than an actress. Because if I had really, I would have moved to California when I was 18 and just like put myself in front of everything and every person and every camera and every, that actor's desperation. I would have done that, and I would have been, pick me, this whole other type of personality. And I don't have that personality. I'm an impresario. I'm the mogul. I'm the person, I'm the power behind the throne. I would rather be the filmmaker that hires the actor, that writes the screenplay, that directs the movie, that green lights the film. And that's what I'm doing now. I mean, I'm going to make my own. I'm going to do, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, but I didn't understand that back then. I didn't integrate that knowledge and that wisdom inside of myself. And it took so much. That was one of my big life lessons to learn, was to not be a recluse, number one, and to learn how to interact with the public and how to live among the rest, because I'm on my own timeline. I'm in my own world. This is the Watch Natalie channel. This is my world. You're in my world now. I'm not on anyone else's timeline, on anyone else's agenda. I do my own thing. I'm an INTJ. I make my own structures. Okay, my own screenplays, my own businesses, my own business plans, my own, financial plans. Like I'm like obsessed with structure. So it's, I don't like participating in other people's structures. When I see faults, I instantly see faults where I can exploit, where there's a vulnerability. I just see it in the structures of things, in the matrix and the matrices. So, where am I going with this? I swear I had a point. I think my point, the divine masculine. Oh, okay, divine masculine. So if I could do it, you could do it. Sorry that took so long to get out. If I could do it, you can do it. And the last part, that bookend of when I was young and I couldn't even get on a phone call. I couldn't even talk on the phone. I was very alienated from the rest of society for a very long time. I didn't even start to come out of that until like a few years ago, to be honest. Very esoteric, very secret. That's why all of my work, all of my art, it's like it was marinating for my entire life. And now that I'm able to give it form and now it's like, holy shit. Work of genius. Okay. So for the divine masculine, I'm channeling for a divine masculine that is bashful, that is a very reserved person, where it will be upon a female, the feminine, to look past the thorns. Oh my God, it's Beauty and the Beast. Oh my God. He's a beast. He needs to be, he will be tamed through the eyes. I did channel this. This is connected. I knew I've been channeling this energy. So the divine masculine just has to get over this, okay? Because the powerful orgasms are waiting, and the powerful orgasms are let me get another card here. That's it. I knew it. I knew to look at the bottom of the deck this time. I can do it in 6 minutes. I can do it. The Seven of Pentacles. Look at that. Look at her. Look at his hands. You have got to get that. You've got to understand that this is where it's at. This is where it's at. Okay. 7. The Seven of Pentacles. Luck in business and love, especially for women. Luck in business and in love. Look at him. He's having a great time. This is more of the male, the masculine being more passive and letting the woman, trusting the woman to kind of run things a little bit. You make the shot. You know? I already did this. You go ahead and make the shot now. You can ride, you can steer. So that's what's waiting. That's another part of what's waiting. Another part of the reward for coming out. Okay. I think I have a pretty good idea of this story. I think I have a pretty clear feeling of it. This is something that's already happening, though. This is something he's already doing and working on. This is a timing issue. This is timing. It's the right time. I can't give you like a date and time of, you know, anything more specific than that. But this is like the time is now. Ooh. That's why we're calling for strength. This King of Wands card called for strength. This is the card that said, love goes beyond strength. And I talked at length about the strength card in a recent reading. And that's where the beast comes in. The beauty and the beast. The feminine. That's why I'm not picking as much up from the feminine. Because she's Belle. She's already got her... She's already, you know, set herself straight. But the Chariot's coming. It's more like she's... I wonder, I can't tell if she's a chariot or if he's a chariot. I don't know. But it's like she's the one who's lifting up her hand to say, you may enter. You may proceed. It's like she's saying, I've been ready this entire time. Are you ready for me? Are you ready for me? I've been ready. Are you ready for me? Because when I come in, I'm coming in hot. I got the fucking death grip, if you know what I'm saying, okay? You might not be ready for this yet. You might not be able to handle this yet. You might not be able to take it yet. That's her perspective. That's where she's at in all of this. And it's just, she's just waiting. She's sitting on her throne waiting, okay? And the masculine has to clear up a few things at work. That's so funny. Okay, I hope you all found this incredibly entertaining, as well as informative, as well as extremely useful. Welcome again to all my new subscribers. Thank you for watching this special, intimate... Oh my God, what am I going to call this? I have to title this something. Oh my God. Darn it, I should have been paying more attention throughout the reading. Okay, well anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope that this was useful to everyone that made it to 58 minutes. And I will be doing more generals because I think that that person was right. I think there's a Capricorn, Scorpio download. My little, you know, my little antenna are picking it up. And so I'm going to be doing more generals and doing this other thing and that kind of thing. So stay tuned. Thank you guys. Let me know how it goes in the comments below. I do read them all, even if I can't respond to all of them. Take care. Bye.